Our destination?
Galentine's gifts on a budget.
Let's go for a ride.
Welcome to Girls Trip. We can't have a Galentine's week without talking about gifts. But, there's sometimes we need to stick with the budget for those things. Otherwise, it can get a little out of control. And, your friends love you.
Out of control.
Either way. So we are going to share some of our favorite ideas that hopefully you'll be able to steal for your girlfriends.
Yes.
Does anyone want to? Yes, Rebecca.
Excuse me.
Go ahead,
Okay,
girl.
so I like reusing things. Now, not regifting necessarily, but Lauren gave us these cute, adorable bags last Galentine's Day. And I've kept them because I'm like, one day I will be giving these. So if there's something that's really, cute from the dollar store, whatever it is, I like keeping things and then, regifting them or not regifting them, but packaging them. So within this gift, as you've probably have heard, I've talked about, I will do just a classic spa night in a bag. So
Love
a
it.
face mask under eyes. Maybe I'll
Perfect.
throw in some chocolates. Nothing too fancy, but it's just like a little something there. Sometimes if I know that they're like coffee lover or whatever, $5 Starbucks, $5 Dunkin', and it's just a little cute something. Maybe you put it in a cute card. I will also be a sucker just for like a straight card.
Yeah.
Just give me good old fashioned. We love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
And all of those iterations you can do like in the next hour.
Yes,
You can pull that together.
Yes.
Because, we're always thinking of our friends, but sometimes we're also really busy. And it's like, oh, that Galentine's party is tonight and I wanted to do something. So that's a good one.
CVS, Walgreens.
It's like really good to have like gift bags on hand. Just in case you
Please,
need to.
please tell me that again when my husband is staying next to me, because I have a shelf where I'm like, these will be given to people. I just don't know when.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I
So-
have like the collection of gift bags of cards.
Yes. Yep.
Every time I'm in like Home Goods, definitely like racking those up. So I have them available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so I've done this in a couple of different ways. But one way that I did it with a group of friends, and you could do this a couple of ways. In this case, we all like planned it together, where everyone got like a mason jar. And we all wrote like an encouraging note or affirmation or something about all the other women. So I think there were like 10 of us or something like that. So everyone was writing 9 of those.
Okay.
So this we knew a couple of like weeks ahead of time. So we could like take our time to do that. And then we all got together and like put our notes in
that's so
each
sweet.
person's jar. That way you can, take that home. And when you're having a rough day, you can pull something out and be uplifted or loved or whatever that is. I've also had a friend do something similar to that, but just like one-to-one, where she gave me a box of all different cards, and it was like open when you have something to celebrate, open when you're having a hard day, like, things like that. That really was so like meaningful to me, and I kept and like took my time, like over like I want to say 2 years that I like slowly opened
So
them
cute.
and like kept them. So yeah, I think to your point of like a card, like sometimes
Simple. It's
Like,
like and thoughtful.
yeah, the
That's
words
really
can
what
like
it means.
can mean everything. So yeah, and you can like take that to whatever level you want. You can keep it super simple, or you can like, decorate your jars and buy really cute like scrapbook paper to hand out and like make it a whole like part of your party if you want to.
So I'm 99.99% sure that the original Galentine's Day was actually from Parks and
Parks
Recreation.
and
Yes.
Recreation, right?
Okay.
Yep.
So I wasn't sure if she had taken it from somewhere or if it actually was that,
Yeah.
but that is the original
Yes.
where it was birthed, and which is so funny. But my friend and I, this is before we were married, we were dating, but we got, not that you can't do it when you're married. I think you absolutely, maybe even more so, you should do it when you're married, and get a bunch of your spousal friends together for a night out. But we basically rounded up all of our friends that were single. So they were maybe 11 of us all together at the time. And we all went out to dinner together. And when they got there, they had a rose at their seat and a little personal note written from us about them. And I think they just felt like I don't think any of them were dating at the time. They were all single. So it was just like, oh my God. Yeah. So I would say take a moment to think about the single people in your life. Actually, I think that's really important. People who maybe just haven't gotten married yet, who aren't dating anyone, maybe people who are divorced, and maybe celebrating alone for the first time or after a couple years. It's still hard, I think. So I think thinking about the people in your life who don't, it's not just about celebrating our galness. It's also, no, this is a tough holiday for some people. Not to be the downer, but just to remember those people who may need a little bit of love on the holiday of love. I think it's super important. That's the sappy part. The funny part of part 2 of my gift that I think is the best gift ever, and my scouring the internet of unique gifts for your gal pal, is a crock pot electronic lunchbox. And it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It is a lunchbox size crock pot.
That's hysterical.
It is so cute. And I'm just like, I could see Rebecca making lunch at her Pilates studio by herself. So we have like the warm and emotional stuff. And it's not expensive. This is $35 at Amazon. You can make your own stew. While you're at your desk.
While you're at work.
Yeah.
That is hysterical.
Cute.
It looks like a purse.
It does.
And you can walk around with that. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so to your first point, my mom and I have done that several years in a row, where just some women in our life who fit in any of those categories, we've sort of like made them little Galentines baskets. And like, it's just so much fun, and it brings so much joy to do that, to like put the focus on somebody else. And it's like, I don't need anything, out of this, but it's a great remander to like keep your focus on what really matters in these holiday times. Like, what are we trying to get out of it? But it's really funny that you brought up Parks and Rec. Because
that's where we got the idea.
Yes.
Because she goes out to lunch with all her friends. That's where we got it
which
from.
I love. So my other idea for like quick, thoughtful things, I'm gonna stick only gifts in a jar. That's gonna be
Love
my
it. Love that. That's my theme.
That's my theme.
Lauren, gifts in a jar
for this holiday.
Fine. Do that.
But I'm blanking on her name in the show. But Amy Poehler's
Leslie Knope.
Yes, Leslie Knope. Thank you. Character was like obsessed with waffles, right?
Obsessed with waffles.
So
waffle purse.
you need a Galentine's like waffle gift, and you could totally do like waffle in a jar, like the mix with some chocolate chips, like really cute.
That's cute.
That's cute.
And like gift all of your girls something sweet, right? And they make themselves something like that.
She just never stops.
Yeah, just
she
going.
never stops.
It just keeps going. Am I going to do that for you guys? No, because now you know about it already.
It's not as fun.
So
It's not as fun. She's like, this isn't exciting. Maybe we'll get.
But we were there at the inception.
There you go.
At the thought inception.
Yes,
we were there.
yes, you were definitely there. You were there. Physically, you were there. That is totally true.
Those are all special sweet gifts.
Yeah.
So
I love buying and receiving jammies.
Jammies sets are great.
Right? For you have gotten us some Christmas
Sizes
pajamas
that were not your size, though.
She was like, put them on right now. Go right now
I was
and
like,
put them on.
slippers to match and go.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
So anything like cozy,
Okay.
I think is always a great gift, whether it's blankets, slippers,
Definitely.
pajamas, like anything like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I
like
love.
that idea.
But I want to propose this to you guys because you don't really know what we're doing here with these items. So I saw this idea. You guys have probably seen it too. But I saw it more in the vein of Christmas time.
Okay.
And I think it's, it's fun any time of year, but I feel like there's already a lot of maybe parties and stuff, office things that you're going to that require a gift exchange. And sometimes around December, I'm like, I don't need another gift exchange in my life
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that for. But Galentines is like, yes, I'm not
That's
doing
a nice
any
time.
gift
Yeah.
exchanges here. Like, this could be totally fun. So this is how it worked. You get all your girls together. And this could really be for like any size group. You can get 5 girls. I think like the video I saw had like 23 girls
Oh my
or
gosh.
something, which was
Wow.
intense. I was like, oh
Okay.
my God, I don't have that many friends. 5's a stretch, but no. So it could work with as many or a few friends as you invite. And you invite them to bring, you set a budget and you invite them to bring their favorite item. So for us, I said, bring your favorite item that's $40 or less.
Okay.
And you could do it with one, but I think it tends to work better. You bring 2. You bring 2 of
okay.
those items. So, you know, if you're doing $40, you're spending $80 potentially, or depending on where that is. So you could definitely do less if you want to do it on a budget. You could do like your favorite item under $10 or under $20. You know, you can make it work for whatever budget you and your friends have. So everyone brings their items, right? And then you each take a turn pitching your item to the group
Love it.
of like why it's so great,
Okay.
why it's amazing. Everyone pulls a number just like you would a normal gift exchange. And you go, let's say you have 10 friends, you go 1 through 10 and then 10 through 1. So if you're number 1, you get to choose which gift you want to take home with you. And then
After
on
the
the
pitch?
way after the pitch. So you get to like experience everything. And then on the way back down, you get to choose a second item. So you're bringing
leaving.
2 things, but you're leaving with
with
2
2.
things, all of equal
Yeah.
That is
ish
very cool.
value. And you're going home with things that are like tried and true by your, you know, besties, that you know are going to be great, which is always a plus. And then, you know, as the host, you can always add other things. Like I think this host did like another little prize for whoever's both items went the fastest. Like if your pitch was the most compelling and those 2 items went, or like different things like that. So we're going to do a super mini version
Fun.
of that.
I feel like, okay, it's gonna be rough.
And we're gonna pitch each other some of our favorite random items
ready.
from around the house. All right,
If I
Joy.
knew this,
I
it might
know.
be different, but I'm still
Game
going with it.
over.
I'm still going with
Well,
it.
that's what I loved about it is in this video, like someone brought like their favorite pot that they cooked in, and like someone brought their favorite blanket, like you know, from all around the house.
Okay.
Joy's
My
going
item
first.
is my shower speaker.
Yes.
And this is why this is the item
Okay.
that you want to go home with. Let's go back to 3 years ago.
Okay.
Lauren, maybe not 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Lauren created 2 monsters. And
2
that
months she did. Yeah.
she
No regrets.
gave us
Created
a
a
list,
spreadsheet.
a spreadsheet of podcasts that we must listen to. I've never had a cleaner house in my life. It's true. It's true. However, it also created a problem where I would have to eventually do things where I couldn't listen to something without electrocuting myself, such as taking a shower and either ruining AirPods or whatever, or testing fate and bringing my phone into the shower.
I
So,
really hope you didn't do either of those things.
I definitely didn't buy mini ear nuts that went that went around your.
Stop it right now.
I said I didn't do that. Jeez.
I'm never letting you live that down.
Photo
I
Okay.
didn't bring my $1,000 phone into the shower with me every time I needed to
Oh my
bathe.
God.
No, it got really bad, and then I realized, okay, this is this is
Come on, Joy.
2023. There's other ways around this. So I bought this little shower speaker on Amazon, and my podcast was with me in the shower, and that's where it started with. Okay, it was just podcasting. It was just podcasting.
Just a minor addiction.
Then once I had my time alone at home, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna take like a long shower, like just a long, like relaxing shower. I was like, oh, I don't want to listen to someone how they murdered somebody right now. I just want to relax. Ooh, I'll shut the lights off and I'll put a candle in there, and ooh, I'll have my like music playing in the shower. It's like gentle and soothing.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh my goodness, it's a game changer, man. Music is mood.
Music is mood. Love that.
When you are looking for a relaxing time in the shower, it's not complete without your handy dandy shower stereo.
Just to be fair, some people
Wow.
find murder relaxing joy.
And
Okay.
those people are psycho.
Actually, we're commanders if you didn't listen to yesterday's episode, but okay.
Okay.
Spoken like a true dictator.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever done it for relaxing purposes, but I do have one. That's my husband's that I've kind of commandeered. And yeah, I love that it allows me to be productive in the shower.
It is. You are being productive. It's true.
Like I'm listening to my podcast.
Yep.
I'm currently 21 Polo episodes behind on Marco
Yes.
Polo. So I listen to Polo episodes in there and I'm like,
Yes,
yes.
let's keep
Because
it going.
sometimes it's like, this is so sad, but I'm like hard to motivate myself. So I'm like, I need to take a shower, but like I have so much to do. But knowing I can be productive is like helps.
You need that little something.
Yeah. All right, Rebecca, you
I really
also
wanna
have
go-
a
I
round
wanna
thing.
Go first, actually, before this. So again, knowing now what we're doing, I may have not picked this, but this is my thought process here. Okay, I got to pick something that, you know, I is tried and true. You know, I've used it a lot. And I was like, you know what? What is something that I wouldn't think of? It's not like I'm not grabbing makeup.
Yeah.
Like, what do I use every single day? And it is always there for me. It is always there on those late nights, on those early mornings.
Is it not us? Are we not? We're not.
Outside
Okay.
of us.
Okay.
Can like recharge, you know, your life right now. Okay.
She is selling this hard.
Okay? And here's an example. You get home late at night. Your husband's already in bed sleeping. The lights are off. Do you want to fumble over a phone charger?
No,
at that
I don't.
moment?
I don't.
I don't.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
So what are you going to buy? A wireless. Not a wireless.
It's not noiseless.
not a
It's
wireless.
very wired.
What do I call this actually? Is this like a cordlet? No.
No.
It's not
What-
cordless.
No, but like
unpluggable charger. I
kind
don't
of
know.
charger is this, guys?
It's like a charge pad.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go with
Yeah,
that.
let's call it a
Charging
charge
pad.
pad.
You need your charge pad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one is specifically meant for one that has a pop socket, which my phone has a pop socket on
That's
it.
useful.
So, I can actually remove this one.
Can
so
it charge an iPhone?
It might be able to. I don't know. It's
Should we try it?
We can try it. It's not plugged in, so I won't know which one.
Let's try it, Joy.
It's not working.
It's
It doesn't work.
So I will it's always in the same spot on my nightstand. Take my phone off, bam. Wake up in the morning and it's charged, and I do not have to worry about it. So
No, that is a good item.
I
like
did
it.
not realize how much like I am in love with this. And I did not even think of this. Artie did. So
See, this is why I'm glad you guys didn't know the purpose, because I think then we tend to like pick things more like aesthetic.
100%.
But like these are things that like
The
make your
flying
life,
frisbee here.
your daily life better. Those
Yeah.
are the kind of gifts I want to go home
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally convinced by these.
Now you have to
these
plug it in. That's
bitches.
the only thing. So find that outlet in the daylight.
Yes.
Not at night.
Keep
But
it
the
there.
Pop socket is not something I've seen before, though.
No,
Really?
I
That.
never would have even thought about that.
Oh,
to
on
be
that.
honest.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I was
yeah.
like, wait a second.
On that.
Yeah, it's very.
I have been
convenient.
totally interested. I just have never bought one because for some reason I feel like it's not going to work. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just gotta get a
I've
good
never
one.
had a problem with it, so I mean, one day it'll probably stop working and I'll wake up in panic mode. But
Yeah.
it's really nice.
I like
That's
it.
great.
Okay. Mine's a bit larger and not a circle.
It's so funny.
So I
This is a
brought
square.
box 2.
Which
Which
we talked about on our prior episode, and you were like, "It's
Yes.
not out yet."
Yes.
It is
It's out.
It's out.
I would have brought box 1, but I'm pretty sure that's in your
It's at my
basement
house, though.
somewhere.
Which I want to do, Arthur.
Yeah. So
Arthur.
if you've been around for a little bit, you know that I love games and mystery. And I have spent, I don't even know now, like 15 plus years creating my own games and mysteries. So when we kind of stumbled across this, we stumbled across box 1 during the pandemic. So we're like, we're desperate, looking for things to do. And kind of went into it with pretty low expectations. I want to say that it's exclusively sold at Target in case you're
think it
looking
is.
for it. I'm pretty sure. And we were so pleasantly surprised. Like we had so much fun. So one, it's a date night or a girls' night, or you can actually do it by yourself. It's meant for one or more people that you can do at home without having to go anywhere, without having to get a babysitter, without any of that kind of stuff. It's under $40, which is really good value because the first box I think took us like 90 minutes to do. This one took us like, I want to say close to 3 hours.
What?
Like it was, yeah, like you could have even broken it up and done it over 2 nights if you wanted to or whatever. So,
and you weren't like overthinking it?
No, like we were like enjoying it. So like you're really getting a full night's like entertainment out of it.
They probably got that feedback after the first one.
Yeah.
They probably wanted it. People wanted it to be longer.
Yeah, wanted to be longer.
This is one and done.
Right.
You don't do it again.
But you can reset it and pass it on to somebody, which is amazing. So for under $40, you can give yourself and all your friends a night of entertainment. So
that's really cool. That you can do that.
It's always going to be one of my favorites, and we waited years for the box 2 to come out. That's how much we enjoyed box 1, and they were very, very different. Because sometimes like when you've done an escape room or you've done one of these things, you're like kind of like know what to look for now. So you're a little like, okay, like they really like upped it for this one. Ups their game. So I was definitely impressed. So yeah, I think this would be fun to do with a group of people.
100%,
right?
100%.
And then getting to go home with like 2 new gifts that you really actually want, rather than trying to guess what all of your best friends really want.
Yes.
Let them pick.
Well, like I am taking this home.
So you cannot.
Oh, I'm taking this home.
You totally
Thomas
should.
and I, after doing box 1, we've been itching to do box 2. So
highly recommend it.
Love that.
But if you have any thoughtful Galentines gifts that you've given or received, let us know. We're always looking for more ideas. And don't forget to enjoy the view wherever your ride takes you.